Bayu Arfiansyah rarely has the chance to return to his hometown in East Java to see his family since moving to Jakarta 5 years ago. Which is why the 27-year-old is embarking on a 650-kilometer journey home as Ramadan draws to a close. But the cross-country drive can be physically and mentally taxing as millions of people travel to their hometowns to celebrate Eid al-Fitr with their families in an annual exodus known locally as Mudik. Bayu spends days in advance carefully planning his route and making the necessary preparations for the long trip ahead.
Lumayan sih kalau untuk mudik ini, event tahunan ini lumayan. Kita biasanya after mudik pun udah mikirin mudik tahun depan gimana ya gitu kan. Ya Hamin 1 minggu udah mulai nyicil-nyicil dikit-dikit lah sampai finalnya di Hamin 1 kita pastiin semua logistik apa yang perlu dibawa itu semuanya udah selesai, baru di hari H kita udah tenang tinggal jalan aja.
Just like in Indonesia, millions of Malaysians working in major urban cities return to their hometowns for Hari Raya Eid al-Fitr. Major highways across the country are gridlocked, with travelers taking up to an entire day to get home. Among them is 38-year-old Nick Kamal Al-Azamin. Originally from Bachok in Kelantan, he moved to Johor Bahru 3 years ago to work in Singapore as a graphic designer. For Nick Kamal, the journey for his family of 5 across the length of peninsular Malaysia a few days before Hari Raya is arduous. The 700-kilometer drive can take up to 18 hours, with most of the time spent in standstill traffic.
So kalau ikutkan jarak ke Kelantan, which is my hometown dekat Bachok, lebih kurang dalam 9 jam lah. Itu adalah normal punya perjalanan. Tapi kalau kita faham musim perayaan ni, dia biasanya double. Dia akan jadi 15, 16. Satu kata nak handle budak-budak perjalanan jauh ni bukan senang tau. Sebab dia ada macam-macam ragam. Dia lapar, nak minum, dia nak buang air kecil, nak buang air besar. Jadi 3-4 hari ataupun at least seminggu lah sebelum nak balik raya, nak kena pastikan dia orang betul-betul sihat.
Authorities in both countries have flagged that the festive period always coincides with a spike in accidents. Last year in Malaysia, there were 15,000 road accidents and 123 deaths during the Hari Raya period. Nick Kamal says heavy traffic during the festive season can also affect drivers' emotions, sometimes leading to more aggressive driving, increasing the risk of accidents.
Bagi saya dengan family, preparation untuk balik kampung ni, first thing first, kita punya kenderaan lah. At least kena servis. Paling tidak pun, paling normal servis pun okey dah. Angin cukup, tayar okey, minyak enjin okey, dan semua dah okey dah. Yang second, tak boleh paksa lah. Kalau penat, jangan paksa drive juga. Kalau boleh, berhenti je. Jumpa arena, berhenti. Dapat power nap, setengah jam, 1 jam, okey lah. Kan? Kadang macam saya dengan isteri, kami kalau saya tak tahan sangat, kita bertukar bergilir. Bergilir bagi 2 jam, nanti saya sambung balik.
Road safety is also a major issue in Indonesia, which saw 223 deaths during last year's Eid al-Fitr period. Fatigue, reckless driving, as well as unsafe vehicle and road conditions have been identified as the culprits behind the thousands of accidents that occurred.
Kecelakaan saat mudik dari tahun ke tahun itu mayoritas terjadi di daerah, di jalan daerah. Kenapa? Karena para pengendara motor ini sudah capek mengendarai motor dari wilayah Jabodetabek atau kota-kota lain sampai ke daerah sudah lelah. Di daerah jalannya jelek, rambunya juga minim. Itu sehingga terjadilah kecelakaan di jalan-jalan daerah itu.
Indonesia and Malaysia have tried to get people to switch to safer modes of transportations like trains and airplanes. But ticket prices typically spike during the festive period or are booked solid weeks in advance.
Disebabkan kadar tambang yang tinggi, yang melampau tinggi, jadi itu bukan pilihan kami ya. Sebab kami anak beranak dah 5 orang. Kalau kata seorang 2 masih okey lagi lah.
And public transportation in Indonesia still has a lot of catching up to do, particularly outside of the major cities, which is why many travelers stick to using private vehicles for its flexibility.
Infrastruktur transportasi umum juga kan terbatas gitu kan Mas. Jadi ada kalanya kita kehabisan tiket gitu sih jadi untuk orang yang kayak saya waktunya nggak point to point gitu agak susah untuk naik transportasi umum. Di sisi lain ya nantinya di kampung butuh kendaraan juga sih.
Despite the challenges, traveling home for Hari Raya is a must for many in Indonesia and Malaysia, as the holiday provides an opportunity to reconnect with loved ones.
Perjalanan tu panjang, memenatkan, tapi ia adalah sebahagian daripada memori, kenangan yang kita create untuk family kita. Sebab Hari Raya bagi saya adalah sesuatu yang kita terapkan adalah kebersamaan, kasih sayang dan kita menghargai orang tua kita di kampung. Itu yang paling penting lah. So disebabkan benda tu, every challenges yang kita hadapi, kita dapat atasi lah. Kita dapat atasi.